Sandy? Yep. Just as we were coming on, our grandsons are calling on FaceTime. Hi guys, you want to watch havdalah? Is that Georgie? I'm here.
Huh? We can't see you.
Yeah, we're outside.
Oh.
Jumping on trampoline.
Oh, well, we're just about to make havdalah, and we're on, so maybe you guys can zoom into havdalah,
Okay, we'll do havdalah, okay?
and then we'll talk to you. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
George. Georgie loves his pops. So it's been I hope everybody's had a Shabbat Shalom.
Georgie loves.
And now it's time to let go of Shabbat and the full moon of Kislev. We're on the countdown to Hanukkah, the 25th of Kislev. The darkest time of the year when we light lights. Do you have any matches?
No. Why would I have matches?
One old box. Here, I'm going to light the Havdalah candle. We start out Shabbat. Oh, that's a good one. Where's this melody from?
Where I was born, Salonika.
Salonika, right.
I was born in a small town in Morocco, just over the Algerian border.
Ujda.
That's right. How'd you know?
Because I've been there.
Mm.
You were not there. I was there.
I was there.
I was in Ujda. First, we were in Tlemcen, Algeria.
And I'll tell you something
a holy
else.
place. What?
When I went to Ujda,
I went to Ujda.
I asked where the synagogue was, and somebody said to me, "Follow your nose."
That's right.
Because the synagogue, the former location of the synagogue, was where the bakery
It was
was.
the bakery, right.
Did I ever tell you that story?
I told you that story.
You know,
Sometimes we get mixed up. Who's
no,
who?
we've been together too long.
Too long. But that's
We don't know where
that was the story.
One-
My sister and I
one
were
begins, the other
hitchhiking
ends.
across North Africa. We started in Tunisia, where I'd been working, and we made our way across Algeria and found our way in this magical place called Tlemcen.
Clemson.
Mm-hmm.
I
It was
was
a
born
very
there.
holy place, and lots of saints there. People kept taking us to different tombs of saints to pray. And then we crossed the border into Morocco, and we ended up in a place called Ujda.
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 I'll sing you a song from Ujda if you want.
I'd love to hear it. Now?
No, I don't want to interrupt my story that you're telling.
This is my story. And it was really quite a holy time. You know, you can't do that kind of thing anymore, but it was the 1970s, and you could do that in those days. And you know, there was a feeling of familiarity in North Africa, like our people had been there. Our people really had been there. And a lot of our music comes from that. Comes out of that whole sounds. And
This is from
smells.
Ujda.
Okay.
En Keloheinu, en Kanonenu, en Kemalkeinu, en Kemoshienu,
Right, Melody, I think.
No.
And that's a true story. My sister and I, it was Rosh Hashanah. And we were looking, there weren't any Jews left there, but I knew that there had been a synagogue there. Right. And that's a true story. I asked someone, where's the synagogue? And he said, follow your nose.
Follow your nose.
And I looked up into the reflection in a window.
I could see the Magen David.
And I could see the Magen David in the reflection of the window. And I turned around, and it was the bakery. And the synagogue had been turned into the bakery. There were no Jews left in Neustadt.
That's right.
But there was a memory there. We've been everywhere. We've been all over the world.
Hello, Diane. How are you tonight? I can see you in the screen. Hello, Diane.
Diane's a good friend.
Hello, Marlene. How are you tonight? I can see you in our screen. I miss you too. You're going to have the fire department here if we don't make this announcement.
Okay. So let's make the blessings.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei peri hagafen Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei minei v'samim Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei miorei ha'esh Creator of the lights of the fire Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Hamabdil ben kodesh lechol Ben or lechoshech Ben Yisrael Amim Ben sheshet yemei ha'maseh Yom HaShvi'i
And the seventh day, Shabbat. Distinctions.
Baruch atah Adonai Hamabdil ben kodesh
Ben Kodesh
lechol between the holy and the not yet holy anything be lifted to holiness? She asked me. Well, almost anything. Not anything, but almost. Almost anything. There are some categories that cannot be lifted.
Like what?
Oh, we don't want to mention those. It's just a bum trip.
I had an interesting experience tonight. I was invited to say the memorial prayers for the brother of an African-American family of 8 children. A very prestigious St. Louis family. They were all tennis players, and this man had been had played the U.S. Open, had played Wimbledon, and then had a terrible accident. He was actually inducted into Hall of Fame here in St. Louis 2 years ago, into the Tennis Hall of Fame. Yeah. And I had the opportunity to say the prayers for him because he married a Jewish woman and became Jewish. So his family wanted to honor that here. So I got to do that. It was a real privilege. It's like, I'm getting a lot of phone calls tonight.
Hello.
Sorry. We're about to sing Eliyahu Hanavi.
Yeah. Okay, thanks. That's good, thanks. Okay. Sure. Okay, bye. No. Thanks. This just in.
A lot of phone calls tonight. Sorry about that. Anyways,
That's okay.
It was an honor to be there with this family, and it's a man I've known for over 30 years here in St. Louis. He's has done anti-racism work. Now he does it for the mayor, but he's been doing this work a long time. He's a Muslim. So most of his family is Christian, and then his one brother who was Jewish. I just felt like so many worlds converged at this service.
Ilya, you finished?
Well, I just wanted to say,
Yeah, go ahead.
the hope is Elijah will come and let us know how to make these worlds kind of even more connected, bring us together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's sing Eliyahu Hanavi.
Okay.
Sorry.
Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Bimera b'yameinu yavo Eloheinu, im Mashiach ben David, im Mashiach ben David, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu. Agiladi. Ever tell you the first time I met Eliyahu Hanavi, by the way?
No.
I was living in a place called the Beta Student. Don't say anything.
Oh, yeah.
I was living
know
in a
the
place
story.
called the Beta Student, a very small room. It was extremely warm,
It's a terrible
hot,
place.
no air movement at all. There were many of us students in there in Jerusalem, in the neighborhood in Jerusalem. So I would get up as early as I could, as soon as I could, get out of that place because the heat was oppressive at night. I came down, I was usually the first one down, though the place was full of people and there was a kitchen in there that we could use, a common kitchen. As soon as I saw a light, I would run down the stairs to get out of the place and go buy a bagel and get on with my day, go to school. So one morning, the heat of the night brought me up early. I made the circular stairway down. I jumped down the last string of stairs, hit the bottom floor, and standing there as if he was waiting for me was a man sitting, leaning against a pillar. And he was holding one of those things people used to smoke in their fingers like this and waving it. And I was stunned by him, standing there like he was waiting for me. He caught my eyes with his eyes. He had coal black eyes that were penetrating out from a thatch of black beard. And he stared at me, and I went up to him, and he said to me, "Do you have a match?" I said, "No." He said, "I want fire as well as light." I said, "I understand." He repeated himself, "Fire as well as light." That was Eliyahu Hanavi.
That's not the story. That's a good story. How did that story really happen?
That's how it happened.
It is?
Yeah. You think I'm making up these stories?
Yes, I do. Well, wait a minute. We were together when the guy said you have to give them fire
No.
as well as light.
No, my dear. I came down that stairway and he was standing there waiting for me. I came down that stairway like a river on wheels. Eliyahu Hanavi, teach me.
I like that though.
Now, who's acquiring whose stories?
I'm mixed up. You have to give them fire. as
Eliyahu
well as light.
Hanavi, Hagiladi. Actually, it probably should be light as well as fire. Would even be a better story, I think. Maybe. These days, I think.
Yeah.
At one time,
Fire.
fire as well as
Now
light.
light,
These
yeah.
days, light as well as fire.
Yeah.
Eliyahu Hanavi, Hatishbi. Eliyahu Hanavi, Hagiladi. Od yavo Mashiach ben David. You return, restore the dispersed, brought us back from the edge. Won't you return to revive us? Let us see some kind of kindness.
Yes.
Kiss, kiss.
Kiss, kiss.
What will people say?
What will people say?
Well,
Sounds-
thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah, I hope
Let me
it's
take
a
another
Shavuot
phone
Tov.
call here. Hold on a second.
Who's calling?
Yeah. No, we're on the screens now, but We'll be here. Yeah, thanks.
So these are auspicious days. It's the full moon.
That was the mayor.
Once again of Kislev, making our way to Thanksgiving and Hanukkah, which are just days apart this year. And we hope that this week will bring everyone a little bit of joy, a little bit of gratitude.
You got that right, sister.
And lots of light. Lots of light.
Truth from the earth and righteousness from the heavens. And good from God and the earth and its produce. Kiss, kiss.
Kiss, kiss.
Kiss, kiss.
Kiss, kiss.
What would people say? Kiss, kiss.
Kiss, kiss.
Kiss, kiss.
Kiss, kiss.
What might people say?
When truth is told with loving kindness, justice and peace.
Peace.
Kiss.
Beautiful song.
Beautiful.
All right. Thank you for coming, and we appreciate it. Oh, let's take one more call.
It's calling Ujda. It's Ujda.
Yeah?
Ujda, Morocco.
Right. That's correct. Yes, it was from Ujda, Morocco. That's the question was,
Right.
excuse me, was Ujda in Morocco or in Algeria? The answer is Morocco.
Morocco.
Well, that was correct.
Right.
So thank you, everybody.
Thanks for being here. We love you guys. Keep laughing, Sarah. That's all we got. Have a great week. Shavua Tov. And a good Thanksgiving.
And good from God.
Set a table.
And the earth and its produce. You know, I know a good Thanksgiving story, but it's long.
And it's about people nobody cares about.
That's right.
I know. It does
Should I
every
tell?
year. No.
All right.
Thank you. But we hope you have a good Thanksgiving, and we'll be back next
What might
Saturday
people
night
say?
before
Kiss, kiss.
Hanukkah. So
Kiss,
we'll be able to
kiss.
wish you a happy Hanukkah next week.
What might people say?
Kiss, kiss. Shavua Tov, everyone.
Good vach, good
A
week.
good week. A week of peace.